on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to another episode of the Relationship Method Podcast. I am Chris. It's been a cool ass minute since I came on, but man, I had to take a break too. Motherfuckers need breaks and shit. While I was gone, I was working a a seasonal gig. That season's over. Shout out to Target. You know what I'm saying? My motherfuckers over there, my peoples. But today I got a special guest. Can you say her name again one more time?
Tanaiah.
Tanaiah, yay! I'll be botching her name. But hey, thank you for coming on.
Of course.
Hell yeah. So before you and I get into it, how did I get the yes from Tanaiah?
Basically, he just DM'd me and asked me if I was interested in being on the podcast. And I know we contacted each other before. I said yes. But that's basically how he came upon asking me to be on the podcast. And I said yes because I was excited. It seemed really fun. And I was like, I've never been on a podcast before. So I was like, yeah, I want to do it.
Hey,
that's how
another
happened.
cherry. Hey, that's cool, man. I shot my shot. She said yeah. It's not one of them DMs. It ain't no one of them horny DMs or nothing, man. It was really professional, yeah?
Yes, it was.
Cool. All right, let me ask you. When you got that that DM from me, right? What did you thought of it?
I've seen your account before. I was looking at your account and I was just looking because I seen one of my friends. She was actually on this podcast before. So I was looking at it and I just got to look in more into it. But
yeah.
It was like, it looked fun and it looked like genuine. And I was like, yeah, I want to do it. I've never been on a podcast before. So I was like, yeah, I'm interested in doing it. And then, yeah.
Hey, that's what's up. And I do appreciate you for coming on. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Oh, no,
I was really excited.
I acknowledge you thanking me, so I'm thanking you back. You know what I'm saying? So what do you do outside of, the outside world? What do you do?
So in the outside world, I have like a part-time job. I work at this chocolate factory in Kailua and I do like tours and tastings.
Oh, for real?
Yes, for like tourists. It's more tourist based. And then in September, I recently just won a new pageant, World's Beautiful Miss. It's a newer pageant here in Hawaii. So it's like a modeling based pageant. So I've kind of been just modeling like freelanced all over like for local brands and stuff. So that's what I do outside of.
Hey, that's what's up. Does your job, do they give you like incentives or like I don't know, for like if you put out their business, right? Do you get extra money for that shit or anything?
We do get tips. So when we do chocolate tasting, that's basically how we get our money besides just getting our hourly pay.
Hey, cool. Hey, if you come into Hawaii and you go into this chocolate factory, what's the name of it?
Manoa Chocolate.
Oh, damn. Hey, yeah. That's legit. That should be busted.
Yeah.
If you go to Manoa Chocolate Factory, hit up my girl. Get her them ducats, man, because, the Skrilla is hard to get nowadays.
Yeah.
Hook her up, please. Say her name. Say her name, right?
Yeah.
Or just hook her up underneath the table.
Or just come and I'll give you guys this free taste.
Hey, say my name too. Hey, say, hey, Chris, Relationship Method. Hey, hook. Hey, come on.
It's good.
Modeling, right? How did you get into modeling? Like, what made you like, hey, man, you know what? I'm finna to be incredibly good looking as a profession. What got you in that?
What got me into so I actually modeled like a couple years ago, but it was really like just kind of whenever I wanted or if I got asked for local brands. It wasn't like a really serious thing that I was doing. And then social media obviously has a really big influence on everybody nowadays and in this generation. And I follow a couple girls that were doing modeling and like started doing it, so that kind of like influenced me to start. And I was like, that looks fun. Like, I'd love to do that. I'd love to look like that. So I was like, yeah, I want to try it. And then I kind of just been freelance modeling for maybe like a year. And then a couple months in that year, my dad told me about this pageant, which was the pageant that I recently just got crowned for, the World's Beautiful Miss pageant. It's kind of different because it's a model-based pageant, so it's not really based off of like, community service like Miss USA or like those bigger pageants. So it was a good idea to join it because it's model-based, so that's how I kind of like got myself more out there, and it pushed me to do more things. And there's like fashion shows that I've been doing So that's what kind of influenced me. I would say social media definitely influenced me for sure.
For real?
Yeah.
Wow. Crazy thing is that my dad put me through modeling like when I was young. I'm gonna say like
Oh, okay.
6th, 7th grade. And I'm talking about like, man, I had the bangs, you know, the dyed bangs. I had a flat top, so my bangs would go like over. You know what I'm saying? Like the regular average Pinoy cut, right?
Yeah.
He put me through that stuff. I met some cool ass people that I'm friends with now. But as a guy doing, you know, the whole modeling thing, that just sucks. That's not for me, man. Like, I give it to y'all because when they say pose, do this shit, do that.
Yeah.
I'm like, what do I do with my face and my
Yeah.
hands and, you know what I'm saying? So I'd be awkward as hell.
Yeah, it's kind of tricky. It is kind of tricky.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Have you ever been like in an awkward position and like awkward photographers that put, you know, that you felt
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
nah, man, I ain't doing that shit.
Or every photographer that I've worked with so far, I've really liked them. Like I've got along with them, so
Yeah.
it's been totally fine. But there was like some positions where I'm like, ooh, I don't know if I'm gonna look good doing that. But I never say anything. I just go with the flow whenever they ask for it. Then I'm just gonna give that and deliver that to them because I feel like it's more easier to work with flexible people like that. So I don't want to make it harder for them.
Oh, okay. Next question. This might be a fun one. Where was like the hardest place to model at? Like, cause I know, you know, Hawaii's beautiful. There's a lot of different spots and shit.
Yeah.
Where is the most difficult and, you know, place to do a shoot?
I would say, that's tricky. I think studio shoots are trickier than like being on like the beach.
Ooh, girl,
modeling.
explain that. Explain, cause in the studio,
Yeah.
you and AC.
Yeah.
Yeah. Explain that shit.
I don't know why. Cause like when I'm at the beach, maybe because I'm so used to being at the beach, so it's like natural for me. But when I was in the studio, I went to Shutter House. I'm not sure if you heard of that studio before.
Man, hell no.
Yeah. Okay. It's okay.
Hell no.
It's
No.
okay. But it's a really popular studio here in Hawaii. But I've been there before, and it's more like the space is more compacted. So like I feel like you can't do as much as when like you're outside, if that makes sense.
Like compacted as in it's tighter?
Yeah, that's what I.
What you finna do with the splits, girl? What you doing? A cartwheel?
I don't know, when I'm at the beach, like I feel like you can use. It's more versatile. I feel like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if that makes sense.
When you're out on the boat modeling, do people try to get pictures with you, or do they be like, "Hey, I know her"? You know what I'm saying? Do they interrupt your modeling shoot?
I wouldn't say there's no interruption, but I know there's people that are like looking because they're wondering like, oh, what is she doing? Like, what is she modeling for? Like, I just recently 2 days ago, I just did a wedding shoot, and it was just like me and myself. But we were at Blowhole in Hawaii Kai over there on that side, and there's a lot of tourists over there, so they were like kind of like speculating like what's going on, but no one ever says anything or like interrupts anything.
A wedding shoot?
Yeah.
So were you trying on wedding dresses?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say,
it wasn't like that. No, it wasn't like that. It was just I just had like a white bathing suit on with like this cover up thing, but it was like wedding inspired. And
Oh, really?
Then there was another couple, and they were doing like an actual like wedding shoot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you have a man, a girl, affiliate?
I do have a man.
Okay. Remember, shout out to you, man. So your man, right? He knows that you do modeling. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let me ask you this: does he get jelly or insecure when you like say go model and then, you know, you got photographers that are, I'm going to say more predominantly male, right? Yeah, does he, you know, throws you the ifs and the buts and the whys and shit?
No, he
okay.
honestly, he's not like that. He just wants to make sure I'm safe.
Okay.
But he never complains or is like, I don't want you to do that, or like, I don't want you to do this, or he's very supportive.
That's good. Yeah. That's really good because
Yeah.
Tiff, my wife, you know, she be on my ass sometimes because, you know, I have above average looking women on my podcast, and they're like, "Hey, so you got so and so again? Oh, or not again, but you have her. You have her, and you know, social media, you could scroll and look, right? I'm like, oh my god, how do I explain this one?
Yeah.
But I mean, as time, you know, passes, she knows like I'm not trying to get my peen wet. I'm not trying to like get in there. Everything's like professional. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
when I'm talking to other people.
Yeah.
But that's good that your man's is what's that? I was gonna say admirable, not admirable. Supportive.
Yeah,
Of
he
your
is.
stuff.
Yeah.
And you and I was talking, and you said he has a twin.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this shit. Have you ever mistaken those two? Like, ooh, your hand a little sweatier. You're not him.
When when I first met them, I couldn't tell, but it's funny because everyone still gets tricked. Like some people still don't know. Like some of my family members still don't know which one. Like my sister, she doesn't know which one is which sometimes. But when they have, I know this sounds kind of crazy, but so my boyfriend, he has a back tattoo, but his brother has a stomach tattoo. So that's how a lot of them tell them apart.
Uh-huh.
But that's only when their shirt is off because you can't see it otherwise. But I know which one is my boyfriend.
Oh, thank God for the beach, huh?
Yeah.
Thank God for
I
that.
can tell. I can
Okay.
totally tell.
Oh, I had a question and it went away. It was about a twin too. Twin this, twin that. Football. You know what? Hopefully it pops in and shit
Okay.
while we're talking. Let's see. Chocolate. We got your intro in. Anything for me before we get into these questions and shit?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So these questions are from viewers and listeners that DM'd me.
Okay.
Hopefully they followed you too.
Okay.
For the support, because I don't like being the owl. I don't want to be
Okay.
fucking going the middleman. Fuck that. Y'all need to stop doing that shit, man. When I'm getting these emails on, y'all need to fucking stop. But the first one is do women do they take it as an insult if an ugly straight man hits on you or hits on them? So like, let's say you, as a woman, you're flying shit. Do you take it as an insult when an ugly guy is shooting a shot?
No, I would never take that as an insult.
Okay.
I think, for a lot of people in this generation, because I'm younger, I'm only 19, but I would say, like, it's hard nowadays, I feel like, for guys to be, like, straight up with you and, like, come straight forward and be like, oh, I think you're pretty. Because a lot of guys, like, they're not, what is that word, like, game, if that makes sense.
You don't have game?
Yeah, like that.
Okay.
I don't know if that makes
No, it makes sense. It makes sense. I'll break it down, but yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
But getting a compliment is always nice. But yeah, I don't think that's like.
So it's not an insult if a butt booty ugly person says.
No, I think maybe they're just trying to be nice. I don't
Okay.
think. Yeah.
Why would you think it would be an insult if like a guy shoots his shot?
I think the way they would try to shoot their shot, like the way,
It's not respectable.
Yeah.
Respectful.
If it's like weird and like awkward, yeah, then no.
What's the most awkward pickup line or shot person shooting his shot? What was the most awkward thing he or she said to you? And you were like, oh my God, what the hell?
I think I was in Windward Mall with my friend one day, and we were in, I forget which store it was in. It was.
It don't matter. It don't matter the store. They ain't getting. I ain't giving them credit.
It was a local store. I forget which store, but it was in Windward Mall. And there are these two guys. It was like maybe a year and a half ago, so we were younger. We were only like 18. And he made like, I don't remember the exact pickup line, but he tried to make it out of like, there was a shirt hanging, and he used the shirt and like made a pickup line out of the shirt that was hanging. What did he say? I want to know what he said. What did he say? I don't remember what he said, but it was like, it was awkward. And then he asked me how old I was, and I told him my age, and he was like, oh my gosh, I'm like 26, and I was like 18 at the time.
Yeah.
So he was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I'm so embarrassed, and him and his friend just walked out. And I was like, oh my god.
Oh wow. It's crazy because my daughter, she's 20 now, and she used to tell me that older guys used to hit on her because she looked a little bit more mature.
Yeah.
It's crazy how the youngins now, they're looking like fully developed, and I'm like, dog, what Similac and Infamil are you taking? You know what I'm saying? It's like, wow, y'all need to stop. And then even the guys too. Like you have motherfuckers in 8th grade with tats
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god! In eighth grade, I didn't even have my ears pierced. Now y'all tatted up and shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
man, hell nah.
Yeah.
Fuck that. But as a woman, you don't take it as an insult
No.
when an ugly guy.
I just
hits
think
on
they're
you.
trying to be nice. Maybe sometimes
Okay.
they're not trying to hit on you. Maybe they're just trying to be nice.
Okay, what's the most graceful way of a guy shooting the shot of you shooting that down?
I would just say no, thank you.
Okay.
I'm not
And then they stop,
interested.
right? Or do they persist more?
I would say they stop.
Hey,
Yeah.
congratulations! You're like one of the few that you know what I'm saying that stop and not like, oh come on man, you made it here, man. What's up?
Yeah, or sometimes I've been stopped before and I would act like I can't hear them and
really?
just keep walking. Because
Naughty?
I'm okay.
Okay. Good answer. Good answer.
Respectfully.
Respectfully,
no,
right?
thank you.
All right. Next one is okay. Do you believe this? And we could talk about this. A man that makes less than 50K, he's not cheating. He's not gonna, he's not cheating on you, right?
Mm-hmm.
A man that makes 50K to 100K, he thinks about it, but he's not gonna act upon. So you could trust him, right?
Mm-hmm.
But a man that makes 100K and over, he's definitely cheating. Do you believe that?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
A cheater could cheat on you if he's making less than 50K and all that, or 50 to 100K.
Mm-mm. I don't believe that at all.
You know?
You can be an NFL player and be making millions of dollars, and if I know you're gonna cheat on me, I still would not talk to you.
Okay. Me and my boys had this discussion, and then we had I had some of my good homegirls around, and we are talking about this, and it was a funny conversation.
Yeah.
And if you're a broke ass guy, as guys, we're not gonna think of cheating because our woman is supporting us, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that came out, and then the whole 50K to 100K, it was just a round number.
Yeah.
We came up with, and we're not gonna lie, like as guys in this type of scenario, we're pretty good off. Like we could take care of our own. We do think of it, but are we ever gonna act upon it? I'm gonna say like 95% of us will not. 5% is like, yeah, we're fucking cheating.
Yeah.
But 95% of us is like, nah, man. But I mean, it never crossed my mind that of being infidel, right?
Yeah.
But then 100K, it's like, man, I got this shit on lock.
Yeah.
I'm finna, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get wet. You know,
Yeah.
so it's like when we're talking about this, it was funny because my friend range group is we're in between the 50 to 100K. I'm not saying like I don't have any broke friends, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, we were talking about that, and I just thought it was super funny how they broke that, this type of statistic down. And the females were just like, oh shit, I kind of believe it. So that's why I brought it up. So yeah.
Yeah. I feel, I don't, me personally, I don't, obviously you need money to survive. But I would want to depend on myself first before I depend on my other half for money.
Yeah.
Because you never know what's going to happen. But I would never be with someone who makes like $1 million knowing that they would cheat on me. I'd rather be with someone who makes less and support them to hopefully get to that range, if that makes sense.
Oh, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
So hypothetically speaking, if your boo, for some odd reason, hits up a family member in California, hits the hot damn lotto, you know what I'm saying? Would you, as his woman, would you be more, let's say, on your toes because he has this large amount of money that, he can be, let's say, not taken away, but like his views of your relation could like go off straight to the left?
I wouldn't worry.
Hey, he's a keeper.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go.
He
There you
is.
go. Okay, next
Yes,
question.
he
Next
is.
question. I'm glad you answered that shit. Has anyone, and have you ever heard of this? Say, like, gave you was it a backhanded compliment?
Like,
Okay, I'll give you an
You have an
example.
example?
Hell yeah.
okay.
Your face is cute, but damn, you fat.
Oh.
That type of shit. Have you ever heard, like, has your friends ever experienced that, or have you experienced it where, damn, you kind of pretty, but your arms are a little flabby, type shit?
Ooh,
Has that ever happened to
Let
you?
me think. Well, a A long time ago, I feel like I didn't look like how I looked like now. Like I was I'm still small, but like I was really skinny, like super skinny.
Like bulimic skinny?
Like, yeah.
Oh shit.
Like, I was skinny, like very very skinny.
It's like, ooh, girl, your metabolism high.
Yeah. No, like that skinny. But I remember we would go to the beach, and there'd be like boys there, and they'd be like, "You're small." Like, you're skinny. And I'd be like, damn. But I don't care. But, like, I'd be like, damn. Because looking at me now, I don't look like anything like how I used to look.
Yeah.
So it's funny to, like, think back at that time because now I don't look like that. But
ooh, girl. Slay. Let me tell you something. I got one of those, like, back in the day because people thought I was tall. And I'm short. So it's like, oh, man, you cute, you handsome, but you short as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm like, bitch, shut up.
Yeah.
There's the rain up there. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I get those a lot. I recently came across one of my homegirls. Like she's a makeup artist.
Oh, okay.
So she got she's like, oh, you got a pretty face, but you kind of fat. So it was one of them situations. So I overheard the conversation. I was like, ooh, and then clicked in my head, dude, that's like a backhanded. You know, compliment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, you smart as hell, but you ugly as shit.
Yeah.
You know, type of scenario. I'm like, oh my God, these people need to stop.
I think that's rude for someone to just say that.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Yes,
people are like
rude.
ballsy nowadays to like say stuff like that. Even with that comment with you at the beach.
Yeah.
I was like,
I was super small. And everyone used to always say that. And I was like, yeah, whatever. I didn't really care. But like looking at me now, I look completely different. So.
Did you get in your feels when this person said that? Like,
yeah, I used to. It actually made me want to work out more because I was like, am I really that small? And like looking back at those pictures, like, yeah, I was very small. I still am small, but I used to, like, I looked nothing like how I looked like now.
Oh, thank you, Jesus and time.
Yeah. Thank God for a glow up because.
Speaking of glow ups, I had a glow up. I was a nerdy ass kid, young, right? Like I had the braces, I had the mushroom cut, I got the haircut like for $6.99 at the Vietnamese shops. All my clothes were hand-me-downs, you know what I'm saying? So the glow up is real. So let me ask you,
it is real.
When your glow up happened, the guys and gals that were nice to you back in the day and mean, you know, back in the day, do they act different towards you now?
The guys do.
Oh.
No, I still have all my same friends. I still have all my girlfriends, but the guys did.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So like they're hollering now, or like are they more like, oh, remember me? I'm that guy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
shit.
like that. I witnessed that so many times because I looked like completely different to how I look now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So that doesn't, or maybe not that much, but I think I changed a lot, like look wise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good because back in high school and middle school and in college, I used to be friends with a lot of like big boned people, right? So I mean, this fitness trend just shot out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm glad I'm friends with them, and it was always because of their personality, right? But now I'm like, oh my God, I'm kind of happy that I stayed friends with you, and I was never mean. Yeah. You know, I was never a dickhead.
Yeah.
You know, I gave you the answer to 2B and shit, so you're welcome for that. You know what I'm saying? You're welcome for copying my paper. You know, but shit. But, oh my God, that's crazy.
Yeah. But
when did this glow up happen? Was this like,
I don't know.
Was it the makeup, or like your body finally like came in, or was it more of a?
Well, me and my sister would work out a lot, like at home, and then we eventually started going to UFC gym in Kailua. So I feel like that's when it kind of started, and then I started to like do makeup for fun, and like just that kind of stuff. But yeah, maybe like a year or 2 years ago.
Ooh, with the whole makeup thing, did you have training, or did you go through the University of YouTube?
No, one of my friends, she actually did my makeup today. Bella, thank you for doing my makeup.
Shout out to Bella. You know what I'm saying? Hey, come on here too.
She did my makeup today, but she used to do it like when me and all my girlfriends would like hang out or like go out and do stuff, and then I was like, I want to try to be able to do it by myself, and then I would just like try and then just do it myself, and then but I just see stuff on TikTok sometimes, and that helps, like tips and tricks. So.
Ooh. Speaking of TikTok, what do you think of the ban that's when it happen?
I don't.
Or do you think it's gonna happen?
No.
No?
I don't actually think it's gonna happen because
Yeah.
I've heard them talk about banning it a couple times and it
Yeah.
never got banned. So I don't think it's actually gonna happen. If it was to get banned though, I wouldn't care. Like I'm not like a TikTok freak or like I
Ooh,
need
girl.
it.
Same.
Yeah.
I'll be getting like good ass recipes off that hoe.
Yeah.
You know?
Like I feel like it's used for so much different things, but it's not something that I would need like on my phone. Like cuz I see so much people like freaking out about it like, "Oh
No
my
way.
gosh. Oh my gosh, it's going to delete. Like I now what am I going to do?" But there's so much other stuff to do outside of like social media. So
There is.
Yeah.
There is. What are your like future aspirations and shit?
Well, I definitely want to model.
Okay.
Like while I can.
Like professionally?
Yes.
Like
I would love
like
to.
LA type shit?
Yes, I'm actually going to New York.
Ooh, girl.
I'm going to New York in like a week and a half, February 4th, or I leave on February 5th actually for New York Fashion Week.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm excited for that. And then this upcoming weekend, I have a fashion show in Big Island that I'm in. And then I recently just got into one in Maui.
Really? Wow. And they book through you.
You have to, you basically just send like your model comp card in. So a model comp card is like pictures of yourself, usually no makeup, like with an all black outfit, bikini, or just like a fitted outfit. And then it has all your measurements and it's used for basically casting. So if you're interested in doing like a fashion show or a gig, you send that in and then they'll reach out to you if they're interested in having you back or if they want you for the show or if they want to book you, if that makes sense.
That's cool as hell.
Yeah.
Hot damn. For New York Fashion Week, if I gave you some ducats, like, could you bring me back a shirt? Like, I went to
Yeah.
New York Fashion Week and all I got is this lousy shirt.
Yeah.
Type of deal.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Hey, bet,
Yes.
bet.
Yes. I'm so down.
Okay,
Yes.
hell yeah. But that's a big deal, like New York Fashion Week. Like,
Yeah.
they reached out to you or you reached out? How did that
so-
happen?
That happened because of the pageant that I won.
Okay,
So
okay,
like
okay.
I was saying, it's modeling based. So basically, if you win, you do worldwide fashion shows and you travel. So it's really fun. It's a really cool experience. We went to LA Fashion Week in October.
Yeah.
2024 October, and it was a really cool experience. We actually did a fashion show. We did 2 fashion shows when we were up there. We did one in like a studio, then the other one was on a rooftop in LA.
Ooh.
And it was, oh my gosh, it was like the best experience ever. And then there was like a concert at the end. It's really, really
Modeling
fun.
and a free concert,
Yeah,
girl.
yeah. It was really fun. I would definitely I would do it again.
Do it in a heartbeat, yeah?
Yeah.
Did you try In-N-Out out there?
I've
Oh, no.
only ate In-N-Out once.
What'd you get?
I think I just got fries and a burger.
Lame.
Yeah. I'm picky. I'm a
Next
picky
time.
eater.
All right. Well, next time you
Yeah.
go there, try the animal fries.
Animal fries?
Animal, like edible.
Okay.
Try that shit,
Okay,
and
I'll
then
remember
if I
that.
get you back on, you tell me how
Okay.
how you like that shit. 'Cause-
Okay.
Yeah, that's okay. Because a lot of people, I'm not one of them, but love In-N-Out. I like I love their animal fries, but the
Yeah.
burger, man, it's
No,
it's
basic.
whatever, you know?
Yeah.
Super
Yeah.
basic.
I heard a lot of people don't like In-N-Out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The hype is not real.
Yeah. Even like about Chick-fil-A. But
Chick-fil-A,
I've only ate Chick-fil-A once.
That shit is lame too.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Chick-fil-A is whack. When I got on the island, Church's Chicken was busting, you know, because Church's Chicken was jumping on the mainland. In
Okay.
California, you see a Church's Chicken like in every city. Over here, you only had that one at Pearl Ridge Mall, and
Yeah.
or Pearl City Mall, Pearl
Pearl
Ridge,
Ridge,
right? Okay,
yeah,
Pearl Ridge,
yeah.
and yeah, and they took that hoe out, and I'm like, oh my god, what am I gonna eat? What chicken?
Yeah.
Come to Popeyes, right? Popeyes, it's all right, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm not dissing, you know, my black folk or whatever, but
Yeah.
Popeyes is alright, yeah. All right. But
Yeah.
bruh, Jollibee chicken, that shit's crack.
I never tried.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. I've never tried
Jollibee
that.
Deluxe. Yeah, get a Jollibee Chicken Deluxe. That shit will change your motherfucking life. That shit is primo.
Yeah, I've never tried that yet.
Really?
Yeah.
But you tried Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, just once.
But
though.
you a local though, right? So how can you be? How did you
Yeah.
taste Chick-fil-A before Jollibee?
I don't, cause I just heard more about Chick-fil-A, I guess.
Oh,
So
okay.
I was like, or I seen their waffle fries, and I was like, ooh, I want to try that.
Was the hype real with the fries?
It's like it's honestly like regular fries.
Right, you add ketchup.
Yeah.
It's everything's
Yeah,
It's potato.
it's the
It's
same.
potato fries,
It's just
right?
like the shape is different, but it
Yo.
tastes the exact same.
You make that motherfucker at home.
Yeah, yeah, you really could. You really could make it at home.
All right. Hey, that was fun. Before we dip out, girl, let me ask you, and this, I don't know if this might be like out of bounds or what, but and this is a question from everyone. What do you think the hottest Disney character is? Like, you take home
Oh my god, wait.
a Disney character.
Ooh.
I was thinking about this one too, and I think Elastigirl from Incredibles. Oh, girl could get it. I'm just saying.
That's actually I've heard of that one. I've heard of that one before.
I'm saying, old girl could get it, but yeah, like.
I honestly don't know.
No, you don't. Okay, you got your Prince Charming. You got that Snow White prince. You have the guy from Mulan. He's swole as hell. Let's see. You have Prince Eric. I think he's from Little Mermaid. You have Mufasa or Simba if they were guys. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's true.
You also have.
Ooh.
Let's
This is
see. God, there's more. If that dude from Lightning McQueen, if he was a guy.
Oh, like that kind.
Yeah, like the hottest Disney character. Like,
I'm trying to think. That's like never went through my head.
Oh,
That
for
never
real?
went through my head. Like,
girl, you ain't got no imagination, girl. you got to think about this, you know what I'm saying? But no.
I
Nothing?
don't know.
Who'd you let take you out on a date then?
Like I genuinely don't know.
Oh, really? Oh, that prince or the king from Beauty and the Beast. He was pretty hot.
Oh, Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, he was kind of handsome. If I was a
Maybe-
female, I wouldn't rock with him if I was a female.
Maybe not a beast. Maybe not a beast.
No, hell no. That shit would scare me.
I don't know.
Aladdin? No.
I feel like I don't really pay attention to like the male roles in Disney.
Really?
I'm always like watching like the girls. Like, oh, I want to be Cinderella. Like that.
Oh, okay.
When I was younger, I always used to be like, I want my love story to be just like Cinderella.
Has that happened? Or has it almost?
I don't know.
No. Fairy tale shit,
Yeah,
right?
super fairy tale.
Wham, wham,
Yeah.
wham.
But
Well,
I don't know. That's a really I genuinely don't know about.
how about a cartoon character?
I
No.
I still don't know.
Sorry. Okay.
Do you have one?
Cartoon character?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck yeah. Jessica Rabbit. Oh my god. From Who Framed Roger Rabbit? She could get it. Space Jam, Babs Bunny. She could get it. I'm just saying. Oh,
That is so.
man, what? Nala from, Lion King? When she gives you those eyes, she could get it.
Nala's
I'm
cute.
I'm just saying.
Nala's cute.
Yeah, mature Nala though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking
Yeah.
about like,
Nala's cute.
before
Yeah.
King Simba. I'm talking about like
Yeah.
King Simba, you know?
Yeah.
No, but it's just fun to think like, oh yeah, dang, they making these cartoon characters, a little bit more,
Seductive.
right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's. I've literally never had like that. Never crossed my mind.
When you're with your girls, pop that question and see what they say.
I know my girls would know. I bet you my girls. Would
Yeah,
know. Oh
you
yeah,
might.
him.
It's like, ooh, Prince Eric could get it, girl.
Yeah.
Yes. Perfect.
I know. So yeah, I know. I feel like they would.
Yeah?
Yeah. Me though, personally, I can't think of.
Not off the top of your head, right?
No.
Not on the spot.
Yeah,
I got
no,
you.
no.
I feel you. I feel what you're cooking. I smell what you're cooking. Do you have any shout outs or anything before we dip out? And thank you so much for coming out.
No.
No shout outs? No. To your job, to your mans, to your sister
Oh
for taking
yeah,
you.
hello. Well yeah, my sister for taking me today, and then my World's Beautiful Miss pageant, my director Sam, and my queen sisters Kristen and Taylor, and my boyfriend Nicole.
And for the people that aren't following you yet, where can they find you at?
My Instagram is Tanaiah_K_. TANAIAHKN_.
I'm glad you spelled that out because
it's long. It's tricky.
There's no way in hell I'm like me would like remember that. Like
a lot of people don't know how to spell my name, so
that is
I
facts.
have to say it out.
That is facts.
It's pretty tricky. It's kind of long. There's 3 A's in it, so I think that makes it trickier.
Oh shit. Vowel dominant name.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh god. Yeah. Well, that being said, shout out to KO Studios for the lovely home. What is it? Rafi Bite, thank you for the beats, man. And with that, I'm Chris. When you want to say bye?
Yes, and I'm Tanaiah.
And we out this bitch. Peace.
Bye, guys.
All right, cool.